Eddie says you better.
Oh, I think some cleaning materials and fucking alcohol pad it.
Eddie
Just gotta hold up in a second to get the 1,000 yards on the camera.
tell people can use these.
You just wait until I come up to New York. You're actually for a whooping.
You will.
Giggity.
You too, Jim. You're actually for a whooping too.
Double
I
booty.
gave myself my whooping today. I had to go for a walk.
He's talking about the under the cover whipping.
No, I was not. Dirty minded.
I'd say take it to the shower, but I don't want to fall and get hurt.
Oh, fuck you, Jesse.
Only in your dreams, Eddie.
Meow, meow. Once I head out the door here in a moment, I'll start the intro so everybody can listen in.
For a whooping. No one's asking for a whooping.
So I tried to do a little more work on my little idea, so we'll see how it turned out.
Look, I mean, I do have the handcuffs and the whip. I'll put your ass in.
Oh, shut up.
I'll turn your ass into a swing.
Oh, look, I'm still on camera, even though I walked away. That's weird.
Oh. I'm coming for you.
I froze in place. Can you guys, at least you guys can hear me. Let's see what happens when I do this. Maybe.
Ah!
Rotated you in.
Why you guys gotta have me on the side for?
Because you're the side hoe number one.
Oh, fuck you, asshole.
You look at my Facebook, it's what it says, side hoe number one.
I mean, guess Sam's number two.
No. Sam was my mister.
Now he's just missing. I probably shouldn't be live jokes. Oh, somebody commented. Hold on. Let me see.
Your buddy just commented.
What's going on, Joe? I'm just getting ready to kick this intro. You get to actually join in on the experiment of an intro song that I was trying out. Because I'm trying to do a little bit of a lean-in thing for all the shows, which I feel like it'd be kind of cool if we could do this combination. I will be walking out the door in a millisecond here. And as I walk out the door, I will start the intro, which is actually right about now. So I'll hit mute so I don't make a bunch of noise while I set up.
Betty.
From the mountains, where the cold winds scream, where legends are carved into stone, a table stands, not built from gold, not built from kings, built from laughter, built from struggle, built from friendship, where the smoke rises and the stories never end. Welcome to the table of conversation. Skull. Clouds rise, warriors of the table under midnight skies. Through every battle, through every storm, we came from the ashes we were reborn. No perfect kings, no flawless men, just crazy stories again and again. From the jokes to the flames, from the laugh to the pain, we ride together through thunder and rain. Light that fire, let the legends begin. The warriors arrive, let the chaos win. From the first spark until the final glow, the table of conversation is ready to go. I was forged in the fire, shaped by the scars, fighting my battles while reaching for stars. Life threw punches, tried breaking my name, so I turned every wound into fuel for the flame. I didn't build this table looking for a throne, I built it so nobody fights alone. Every voice has a story, every person a fight. Every shadow gets weaker when we bring in the light. The microphone is my sword, the camera my shield, a battlefield of opinions where stories get revealed. We laugh, we debate, we speak what we know, building a legacy wherever we go. Raise your horns, let the smoke clouds rise, warriors of the table under midnight skies. Through every battle, through every storm, we came from the ashes, we were reborn. Enter the jester, the king of the strange, a mind that runs on a different exchange. Nobody knows what he's about to say, but somehow he makes everybody's day. The village went quiet when Puffin arrived. They said he's crazy, but he somehow survived. The clown with a sword and a laugh like thunder, leaving everybody asking, what just happened under? But every kingdom needs a little chaos, every story needs a little madness, because without the crazy moments, you never find the magic. Then comes Eddie, the legend appears, walking through Valhalla with absolutely no gear. Warriors wear armor, Vikings wear steel. Eddie walks in shirtless because that's the deal. The gods look down and start laughing loud. Where is your armor? Eddie says, I'm proud. No shirt, no fear, no worries at all. The only Viking who could confuse a hall. But behind every joke in every scene, there's a heart underneath that everyone sees. Every great kingdom needs that guy, the one who makes the whole crew cry. The drums are beating, the smoke is rising. Someone check on Eddie, because apparently shirts are now considered optional armor. And Puffin probably just said something that nobody can repeat.
Oh, yeah.
Right, straight from the fields comes another warrior, a different breed, a little bit tougher. New York roots with the southern flame. Farm boys stepped up and joined the game. Hands got dirty, boots got worn, built from the earth where the strong are born. Different roads, different stories, but together we chase the glory. Smoke in the sky and fire in the room, jokes so wild they shake the moon. Vikings laughing while the cameras roll, real conversation straight from the soul. No script, no mask, no pretending tonight, just warriors standing under northern lights. One mic, one table, one family flame. Remember forever the table name. Raise your horns, let the smoke clouds rise, warriors of the table under endless skies. Through every battle, through every storm, together we stand, together reborn. From darkness we came, into legends we go, with laughter and fire and a powerful glow. The journey continues, the story remains. The table of conversation will forever reign. Skull for the warriors, skull for the laughter, skull for the stories yet to come. The smoke rises, the drums echo, the table stands forever. Table of conversation.
I like that one. That one was awesome.
I'm kind of like bouncing it around. I kind of want to. I might try like. I'm trying because like granted we got the stoner side here. Monday night we got the gaming side, so I want to kind of do the same concept, but in a gamer vibe mixed in with like the dark Viking vibe and see how that rocks out.
I'll be honest with you. I seen a bunch of fucking people, a bunch of YouTube videos and Facebook videos of the Viking songs going on. And I actually, be honest with you, I was gonna talk to you about putting some kind of Viking music into the mix.
It's actually something I've been working on. Just like the whole AI concept sucked, and it was like really poor at its success rate of like growth. So, what do you think about that? Kind of like trying to vibe it in instead of like stoner vibe, like speed. I literally throw in speed rap, stoner rap, and dark Viking. So I kind of want to eliminate for like Monday night, eliminate the stoner rap and put in gamer rap. I know it sounds stupid because if you don't write music, you just hear rap and you think rap is rap, but there's literally so many genres of rappers out there. And I feel like dark Viking game speed rap would probably be just about as badass as the fucking dark Viking stoner speed rap.
Imagine colliding both gaming at the table and the smoking at the table.
See, that's like Farboy. I know he's still doing like working his roots in and getting a whole bunch of stuff. So he's just got a PC and start tinkering there. But he's got all getting ready for college. So like I'm not throwing in high expectation of him to be in every single show that wants to be into. Like he's like a primary show member to the Monday night show, but right now, I'm more worried about him getting settled in. He's got to get ready for college. So it's like if he's gonna miss a few shows, me and Joe's carried it for almost a year now. So it's like we can still rock two of us, but once he gets his shit situated and he makes it in, he'll be able to rock out. So I just like here and there, I'll just throw like little shout outs to him on the show. It's like an introduction to a character that's like too kind of here, but kind of still going through beginning phase training type, whatever you want to put it.
Yeah.
So, Joe, what did you think about that Perez Hilton scenario? I know you said you saw some other videos. Like I got up on X because we were doing the show when it all went down, and I went up on X and I was watching the video, and my God, that was some gruesome shit I was watching. Like he was even going into people's lives and jumping up on the panels, like. I almost slipped. I almost went into Rumble Talkcast. I said, now I gotta remember it's Rumble and YouTube, so I gotta be cautious because YouTube has way stricter guidelines versus Rumble. So. But we usually get away pretty decent because I make sure this is put out there that it's not suitable really for children. When I first went in, I got info told about it. I was like, did research. I was like, it kind of seemed some movements of the blade per se was backwards. I'm sitting, I was like, this ain't happening. I was like, it's fake. Yeah, I was like, it's a publicity stunt. Then I started seeing different camera angles as he moved the camera around, and I was seeing like straight up like gashes that need severe stitches, like across this like collarbone, his chest, his arms, and stuff. I'm like, holy fuck! I was like, he really did do it. But in all the manner of the last several days, like I kind of had to do a little bit of investigative searching. So he went into some weird mental break. Like a day before, 2 days ago, he had to testify for a friend report or some shit. And then prior to that, though, he was like bashing, doing like all this like bad talk, like the talk of God and everything else. And then when he like went and bashed God, all of a sudden he starts reading the Bible and he starts emotionally breaking. And then all of a sudden he goes live, like having this whole mental break, saying it was his time. It's like right beforehand, he said, it's like I have met God now. It's like there's a difference between knowing God and seeing God. He's like, now I understand. And then all of a sudden he ends up with pray for me, and then all of a sudden he goes live. So like that was just I was baffling. It's like it's really comical. Like we're in that perfect time zone that all the madness happens. So it's like I'm like, all right, we're wrapping up a good show, good night, blah blah blah, and all of a sudden walk indoors and I'm hearing all this madness happening. I'm like, holy shit. I say, me and Joe's done lives where as soon as I walked in, they'd be like full on wars and they're on fucking, we're bombing the shit out of them. Like, I was like, damn it. I was like, why couldn't this start an hour ago? And then, like, I'm going to see. I don't know how it's going to be, but maybe, just maybe, I don't know. That day at the fair is going to be a potential. I'm going to try to, like, all the way up until the time and see if I'm picking up. And I know I got a problem if it comes down to if I do. I'm not saying I am, but somebody else is going to have to run studio. That's probably where I'll get like Farm Boy in and have him train a night on. Because the event starts, I think it starts at 7-ish, 6:37, and it goes up till almost 10 o'clock. And it's going to just be pure pandemonium with Demolition Derby and podcast bullshit in between rounds. As I was
Everything okay with you, Jimmy?
Another night of cutout.
Jeez. I'll cut out night.
Blue?
Yeah. I love when that happens. I don't know why it does that. Like every show, like my internet does like this weird like said like I'm straight exact same time. It's usually 9:30. It does that weird like disconnect and reconnect shit. But yeah, fucking. I think if we could do a derby night, and then whoever's like doing the events, like whoever films, like do a full screen for the show, and then we just chitter chat. So, how was your day at work on the work route today, Joe? Oh yeah, we keep the chat stream off. I got that. We gotta remember that, because then this way it keeps everybody in on the both shows or both screens. If I turn chat off, all three of us pop up on portrait and a landscape. I finally adjusted to where we're all listeners on there. Just Eddie has a widescreen. Well, I got widescreen too, but somehow he's got a bigger screen.
Yeah.
Box one has the automatic like advantage, like, oh, motherfucker. Or my black box and stuff. I'm still black box. I don't know why it does that on occasion, but it's already dark, so fuck it.
Edward,
What?
what you would
What do you want with my life?
absolutely nothing. What do you want from my? Well, we all know what you want from me. We won't go down that road, though.
I was about to say that answer is already answered. Oh shit! I did have the tire stem valve in my, or the tire stem, valve cover in my pocket. I lost. I had to do a pump up on the stroller tires today, and in good comedy, as I was doing it, apparently one of the boys handed me a stem cover, and I put it in my pocket, but I had like complete memory loss of even having it handed to me, and I just put my hand in my pocket on cap. Oops. I'm sitting. I was like at the point. I was like, I'm not worried about some stupid cover cap and looking around. Apparently, it's just at the bottom of my fucking pocket. Oopsie daisies. Yeah. It's a doozy of doozies. So what you got to smoke tonight, Eddie?
Mysteries.
All right, before you light it, open up your container and tell us what it smells like. You can open up, be like, it smells like weed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does it have a citrusy, orangey smell, earthy, peppery?
Still got. I grind up what I had left of the of the nugs, and I also have pre rolls on me that I emptied out, put it.
Ooh. How about you, Puffin? What you puffing on tonight?
Royal Highness.
It's really funny on TikTok. I actually know somebody by the username Royal Highness.
Yeah, I follow a chick on TikTok called Royal Highness. She's like the biggest fucking dick.
I'm not trying to be racial or anything. The Royal Highness, you know.
Oh no, the Royal Highness I follow is a really big hothead. When we run Call of Duty once in a while, she's on our team.
About
And
that.
once again.
All right, now try that question again. I was like I asked a question about which the Royal Highness you know. I was like, not trying to make it racial or nothing, but the Royal Highness, do you know, is white? Are they white, black, or Hispanic?
She's white.
No. I was gonna say, I think you've been in the show, the one that I've had in my show on TikTok.
Yeah, I follow her too.
She is pure fucking golden comedy. Like when it comes, like if I catch her live, I'll poke it and it'll be just like fucking a comedy show. Like, Tail, like, why aren't you live? I'm like, because TikTok sucks now.
Yeah, she's funny as hell.
It's just I don't even really open up the TikTok app anymore. I usually do. I'm not gonna lie. I'll open up and I won't even scroll. I'll go to notifications, see if like Joe's live or anything. If Joe's not live, I'll just go check my videos, my comments, and then I'm right back off. There was this other guy, another Joe I know, that I used to poke in his lives and shit. But then he made a very racist remark, and I lost my shit. And I was like, if I could, I was like, I would rock your fucking world. I could pull in your driveway. I was like, I don't know how to put it. It's like, but no daughter of mine is gonna date no N word. And I'm sitting there, I was like, I lost it. I'm like, I went off. It's like that type of shit is not gonna fly. I was like, family, friend, I don't give a fuck. You still want to drop that? I was like, we're gonna square up.
Right.
And I lost my shit and then got blocked. But I was like, I seen him on TikTok and poked in. It was like as soon as I poke in, like just sarcastically see if he'd like apologize for his crude and racist remarks. And before he started saying my name, and he's like, "What the fuck? I got banned for," and then the live just ended. I was like, "I didn't do it." I was like, "I swear to God, I did not do it." I was like, "I was actually poking in to get a remark." Oh, Joe, you still there? I gotta tell you something. I went over numbers from July 7th when we premiered the show podcast to
Blackers.
3rd, and we have hit 1,014 views.
We're just on live. The Raptors.
My bigger work when it comes to doing gaming at the table, I've got to do almost a whole year's worth of the numbers, and that's just going to be a lot of math. But I gotta say, month one hitting over 1,000 is pretty. I think is pretty. Now, like if we would have started right around the same point, like where me and you started, because we started October 27th, and so on October 27th, we kind of had a faster flow because obviously cold season. But now, like now with us doing 5 days a week, all of them starting roughly about 8:45 and running almost the same time frame is usually between 9:45 to 10, which ours obviously wraps up at 10 to 10:20. So like we got a pretty solid like standpoint in showtime.
There is a couple of times that we did a almost 11 o'clock.
Now I will tell you, me and Joe did a New Year's and Christmas special. Thanks to Puck and Clown for their special. That one they were supposed to be like 2 hours, and the Christmas episode literally almost went like 3 hours because Puffin gave me that bad Santa pre-roll.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a very long night of just bullshitting.
Yeah, if you notice, he just fucking he's gone again.
But yeah, I gave him a bad Santa pre-roll, and he got like jabberjaw. He gets as bad as you, Eddie.
There we go. Jesus, Christmas of all things. But literally, it was supposed to be like a basic 2 hour show, blibbity bloppity blue. And fucking that pre roll ended. I smoked that like I like over the point of like 3 smokes. And holy hell was that bad.
You know what we should do, Jimmy?
No.
Just like like because before it gets really cold, where you're gonna be inside more. I know you. We should at least get at least 2 hours smoke of our show. And
We're there's gonna be 2 hour shows coming up, trust me. There's like I am really huge on like holiday celebrations, which Joe is as well. And
We gotta have another Christmas run.
definitely. I want to do a Christmas and New Year's party and have all 5 of us. Holy shit. And they're like just having a full blown fucking party to both the shows. And then like anybody else,
you know what I make a deal with you. If I get able to fucking get able to do it, I'll even go live with you guys during a fireworks show when I put it on New Year's Eve.
see like we'll be doing let me hold on, let me look at my calendar. I don't have to have my flashlight on so I could actually do me researching. I know I said me researching. I know. So in the major category, I'd like we do have a couple biggies coming up. We got Labor Day Monday, which we're going to be doing gaming. Which
there we go again.
Every 5 minutes.
Yep. What do you think of that, Jesse?
Of what?
During our broadcast, if it's on New Year's Eve night, adding
Yeah.
add the fireworks in the mix of the fucking broadcast.
So we got Labor Day, obviously. Then we got Columbus Day. Well, birthday on a Thursday. I don't know what I'll be. Obviously, we're going live because I still do my birthday. But then let's see. We got. Oh, your birthday's the 18th, isn't it? Of October.
17th of October.
Who the fuck's October 18th?
Not me.
I don't know.
I know too many motherfuckers. That's a problem. Us old brains can't remember. Fucking, but we got Columbus Day, November 3rd, Election Day. We're gonna hold an election live. The election of who's got the best strain of the night. We're gonna smoke 3 strains and we're gonna vote. We can't do 3 strains because then it could end up a draw.
It would be 3 different lives in one day.
That was so funny shit. Like, welcome to the voting of table of conversation. Watch us live as we do marijuana tests. So we'll do 3 lives, and on the 4th live we will vote, and we will vote at 9 p.m. We'll be live every 2 hours smoking pot through the afternoon, starting at 2 p.m.
Until
We'll
Jimmy
smoke at
finds
2.
it. You'll be doing that, and then next thing you know, we won't hear from you for 4 hours because you think you're going to be playing a game and you're just staring at a blank TV.
Kind of. Well, at least this would be better than drinking. Because when I would drink, I would stare at a wall and nothing there but the wall, and I would just laugh at it for no fucking reason. We got our Thanksgiving episode and Black Friday episode. Maybe Table of Conversation will be, or tableofconversation.com will be up, and then the if I do, I'd be paying for that extension, toc.co. And if TOC, we'll just say talk.co. If that'll be up, and guess what? We could put up a promo in our live for the website to where people could get for their Black Friday special of like 60% off their order. And you know what would be really good with that? We'd be making all the merchandise ourselves. So we'd be selling merch and we'd be producing our own merch. Meaning we don't have to pay employees because we'd be doing all the work, getting paid for all of our work.
Yeah.
No fucking middleman and no employees.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm making a main color board. I know.
I thought that was me buffering again.
Yeah. Now Jesse's buffering now.
Yep, now his buffer's over. Everything you said just buffered out.
I'm making a main color board. And I'm going to set a ridiculous price on it. But I'm having a bad feeling it's going to be sold even with a ridiculous price on it.
Now, I've got a really big question. You can say no because I know it's money, but I was thinking if we put the post up, and then like when it comes to what a host birthday. Oh, I think LJ might be the 18th. That's him. I'm sorry, my brain just went back to the birthday. Anyway, where was I? Fucking. Oh yeah. Like if but like as I was saying, we do a live like board giveaway or something for like a birthday thing, like with people come into the live, and then like some point like I don't know how it'd be like. Yeah, just like we'll advertise like a thing and then do like a live raffle where like I don't know, maybe like a $1 dono will get your name into the thing. and then we take all the names and then we put them up on like a digital wheel. And your name can be more than once. So like if you do multiple $1 donos, your name goes up on the thing that many times. Or if you do, let's say, just for shits and giggles, you do a $20 dono, you just paid for 20 spots altogether. So like whatever the dono goes, like I'll put it up on there. So then it'll kind of be like we'll do a raffle for a thing. So then we could put the raffle money, if it succeeds, the raffle money into a fund for your first trip. So then you don't have to worry about renting. Would you be down to do that a dollar dono raffle? Make a special board for like a birthday, and then we raffle for him.
I think that's a good idea, but
The only difference is a raffle with a wheel spin for a single winner could either be like $1 or it could be hundreds of dollars.
Girl, yeah. It's in a shop. Oh, you got more in the shop? Yeah. A guy came and looked at it. It's way more than this.
Did you find out what it's so far? Anything?
They asked how much I wanted to spend on it. I told them there was no price limit, so yeah.
Yeah.
But sentimental value, you know. Man, the next day I walked outside, like forgot about the lawnmower, and like I walked around to the back of the van and about shit my fucking pants when it was gone. That's it. Jumping lawnmower.
What would you do if that we did that just for shits and giggles, and like people wanted your man caliber, and like it just made your flow so out of control that you had to go like have to like disconnect yourself from the world for like an hour just to go. So many people like, I need a board. Imagine though, like if we do a wheel and I don't know what the max number is, like you do that shit, and then like the first board that catches attention, like it sells like 1,000 tickets, and that's $1,000. But after TikTok or sorry, YouTube or Rumble take their cut, then you probably end up with $400. But that's still pretty good. Imagine that $400 for a board.
I would make a couple different ones. I'd do like 3.
Jamie, how long do you think it's gonna take for us to start earning things for this show?
It boils down to really this pickup. Right now, you got to remember, we're in dead season. This is, we're in the middle of Dead Man's Valley, walking through the desert without any water. This is where, like, any career streamer will tell you the hardest months are July and August. August being the most hardest because everybody knows. So this is the final month to do all the fun shit. Get out. School's coming back. College's coming back. Fucking everybody's disconnecting, getting out. So a lot of people collapse at this point. But September comes around, where it's now already getting dark at 8:45. I've already now.
You're gonna start picking. It might start picking up people from down here.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
want to do a raffle on like
Because reason why I say that it'll be you should be starting to get people following us down here a lot quicker than up there is because the school up here starts down here starts in August.
Yeah. Well, college starts up here. Yeah, August 21st is moving day.
You know,
So the boys, they're already fucking hustling. The moving day is that's for the juniors is Saturday. The sophomores, or I don't know how it goes through fucking college, but the freshmen they're on Saturday. But everybody that's not a freshman moves in on Friday. So the boys, they've already planned it out. They're like, we're gonna sell lemonade on the 21st. It's like we're gonna pick up all the college traffic because why? Because on the Kobe Skill Unfiltered page is where all the teenagers go because of the word unfiltered. So I put the ad out for the boys. The boys get fucking traffic. The only unfortunate thing is you get really close to the college students. The boys built a bond, and I had to break horrible news. This was the chain of wild fucking events that I've had to break for bad news. There was a girl, 19 years old. One night it was raining, and the lighting up there is trash. And she was walking and kind of to the crosswalk, and I ended up getting hit by a passing car, and she ended up passing away. And she was a weekend regular for the boys, and after the season shut down for the year, I had to break the news that one of their customers have passed away from a catastrophic car accident.
oh shit.
And then from there, it has been nothing but bad news for John with like people he likes dying. We had his number one singer, Oliver Tree. Now everybody knows about Oliver Tree, but a few days prior to that, I had to tell him Kyle Busch died, his favorite NASCAR driver. And then after all that mix, I had to tell the boys our pastor at the church passed away. So it's been just like a terrible chain of events. Like, and the shitty part about it all is like I ended up jamming out to Oliver Tree after a while because hearing John jamming out so much, I started vibing. I'm like, all right, this dude's pretty fucking good. I was like, I started listening and his shit made sense. And then there was the Kyle Busch. Before he was a Kyle Busch fan, I started like I used to call him the crybaby because I wasn't listening to him. I was just hearing him bitch. But I realized that what Kyle Busch was saying was 100% fucking right because he said NASCAR was going to burn and go to hell because it was going to become political. And then I'm sitting there, I was like, NASCAR's never going to turn political. I was like, you're a whine ass. And then everything he said happened. So I ended up becoming a fan at the point of, holy shit, this motherfucker was right. And we all know how that became the political scene because of the fake news incident, but we ain't going to talk about that due to YouTube regulations. But that started the whole kickoff on all that bullshit and made everything just shitty.
Maybe that's probably a reason why he's acting out.
I think what it is it's summertime and I don't blame him. He wants to be fucking just free. But unfortunately, I can't let him not do that because if his mind doesn't get focused at some point, this is the first year it's bad. Like I've got to the point I'm just pulling the plug. He can do what he wants on summer vacation, which I know he is not like his brother who's going to be like, I'm going to bury my face in the game. He's going to be progressive.
You know,
Right now, he is working on at the age of 8. This is why I've got nothing but praise on this boy, even though he's a pain in the ass, but so am I. So he's already learning money management. He's figuring out how much he's got to make and like he's figuring out like he now knows like stuff about minimum wage. So he's talking about getting a job already, and he's only 8 years old. And he still got, unfortunately, I haven't told him that it's not the 90s anymore, and he can't go work at the age of 12. So, well, yeah, it's like, so he can't get a farm job. So he's gonna have to wait till he's like, I think it's 13 or 14 now to get even a farm job. And so he was figuring out minimum wage farm job, how long it would take for him to save up to buy a second car. Because he has his plans. Because he's got his grandfather's car. That's his baby, and he wants to have a second car because he says he would. Because like I got it in his mindset since the car is old and at the verge of like falling into shackles, even though it's really not. That you keep that as your local car and have something for distance. So now he's looking at fucking some really nice cars too, but he was sitting there breaking down like how much he had to save out for this, and that. And he's even fake shopping. He's got his Walmart app and he's food shopping, all this shit. He's like managing like his own little brain world here. And he'll put it together. Like he's like, all right, he's like, I need to say I'm gonna spend this much every week on buy my snacks, drinks, and this. And then he's like, this much I'm going to put away toward $12,000 for this car. And I'm sitting, I was like, look at you fucking go. I was like, me at 8 years old, money was never a thought. Like, all I was doing is thinking of ways to have fun. And here this motherfucker's breaking down money.
He's probably I guarantee you he's also going to be thinking, oh, let me put some money away for fun time. Imagine him being able to manage all that once.
So I say, like, when it comes to the business world, that boy, I don't think he's going to be owning a business. He might. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, if he does, I think his thing is he can't work for somebody. So he's going to be self-employed. And I think he is going to be a hardcore crypto investor because when I go doing my crypto homework, he's right there beside me, like asking questions. And I think he's realizing, like, I found some shit where you could literally get 1,000,000 coins on the penny. So imagine you have to do a minimum $5 buy-in. So if you got 1,000,000 on the penny, every dollar is 100 million fucking coins. So you're really thinking about it. You're gonna spend $5. You just bought 500 million coins. So now you got 500 million coins. You only spent $5, but guess what? You just bought so many fucking coins that you just cut that amount in half.
Yeah.
So now you get, instead of being able to buy 1,000,000 coins, you're only going to be able to buy 500,000 coins. Now that still ain't going nowhere, but your $5 turned to $10. But guess what? Now, Puffin, I tell him, I was like, we need to move quick. So then I was like, I'm going to set up a time. We all do this at exactly like 9 o'clock. And then I tell you, 9 o'clock, $5. We all go in. We go get, now instead of we get 250 million more coins. And that's actually, instead it's going to be about 750 million total per $5 spent. But me, in all honesty, I'd probably buy at $10 at a clip. Because I feel like that. So,
private messages.
let's go, Pixie.
All these private messages.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself, you asswipe. Oh, I forgot you already do that already.
But just imagine though, like if we all went in even like $100 a piece, $100 would be like fucking. I don't know. I gotta bring about a billion coins. No, uh, 500 million per 10. So 5 billion coins. And if we all had like 5 billion coins each, that'd actually make it into the catch market where people would be hopping all over it. And the fact that while everybody hops in it, guess what? Eventually, a single coin is going to be 3 cents. So now, what are you going to do at 3 cents a coin, and you're a holder of 5 billion coins? Every 33 coins is $1. Would you sell out immediately, or would you sit there and okay, like continue investment?
I
Continue, continue investment.
you
I would sit there and keep. I would advertise like so fucking hard. I'm not bringing up what this coin is because I've been watching it the value decrease so rapidly that it's actually getting very exciting to watch this coin because it's kind of worth to buy because nobody's buying it and everybody's panic selling. So the few owners there are plummeting because there nobody's buying the coin. So when due time is right, I might just spend $5 and have myself maybe instead of 500 billion or 500 million
I
coins.
was also thinking about investing in. There is a play. I don't know if you could do that down here, but you can actually invest in gold.
Yeah, yeah, it's a stock exchange.
You know,
Stock exchange is shit. The real winner right now, I can tell you. Stocks are always going to be stocks, but at the end of the day, crypto is going to bury the fucking stock market.
oh, I know.
Because kind of we did make a point though. If you remember, because it's like the big man always controls the stock market and how everything goes. And remember what happened when we had to say, "Fuck you, Uncle Sam. We're going to show you who controls the stock market." And
Yep.
then when GameStop almost went bankrupt, and all of a sudden GameStop fucking skyrocketed. And then all of a sudden it's like GameStop was like nowhere's in the charts, and all of a sudden it was at the top of the charts that day.
Uh huh. I tell you one thing that I noticed all out of all the stuff that it does makes these all different types of electronics.
You know,
They're they're fucking. They seem like they bottom out, especially when they come out with a new system or something like that. But then out of nowhere, as soon as that system's out for a while, all of a sudden you're gonna see that fucking the price go up like not crazy on the stock markets.
yep. That's the thing. It's all about how it's going. Like it comes down to the buyer that really boils things out. You got people who will invest into the stock, which is a quick way to do it, or investors buy people who shop the product.
You know,
So like where you're saying on shit, like you'll see magically how like there'll be a magic discount and everything fucking skyrockets or dramatically drops. My bad, but sales skyrocket and that increases the stock level.
you know,
But it doesn't increase the stock level as much as being a buyer into the actual stock. But it does. It still does drastically impact the stock. But it doesn't as much because you're buying. Not everybody's spending hundreds of dollars each time they go shopping. They could be spending $2, $3. So like that gives like a very very teeny bump. But then those people like myself, I'm shopping and never spends $100, is given a nice little click. That's why we will keep succeeding as much as no matter how much we bitch about him. Guess what?
I wonder
The
if we decide to buy into the stock of the systems. Every time they come out with a new system, we get a free system out of the deal.
Yeah, if you trade a stock, which you're not gonna want to trade a stock because if you're buying a full stock, it's gonna cost way more than a single system.
Yeah.
So really, it's like you don't get no different advantage. The only difference is you just exchange or sell a stock, so you don't have to take no money out of your actual pocket,
Yeah.
and then you just take that money and you deposit it to your bank account. Go from your bank account, just go buy your shit.
Yeah.
See, now watch. I'm gonna call this shit now. The new Xbox and PlayStation coming out to the holidays of 2027. Obviously, Black Friday. If you are not there in that line fucking first, you are not getting a console for under fucking double the price. Because the scalpers are gonna fucking go bonkers again. They're gonna buy it all out, and they're gonna have it impossible because everybody's just gonna buy 5 to whatever $100, and then they're gonna sell them 1,000 plus. In all honesty, I think that should be this like that shit should be stopped. Like they should be getting like instead of instead of they're still in these legal states have marijuana police. Leave the people the fuck alone and start going after these scalpers that are selling products or thousands of dollars just because they bought out the product.
Yeah. Right.
It's like it's like scalping is decently illegal. And the fact that we don't do shit about it just shows that we're policing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
scalping is a different way of scamming. So why the fuck, if you're gonna go after scammers for robbing old people, why not scammers for robbing people for a game system?
Yeah. Right.
Now, probably a lot of people might disagree with my opinion, but honestly, it is as it is.
I'll be honest with you. I agree with that because you got these fucking these game stores not part of the.
Because now, if we started working scamming, oh, I think he had to disconnect. He'd probably be right back.
No, yeah, he's heading home.
No, they still got 20 minutes at the store before closing.
He just said, "I'll catch you guys later. Get ready to head home."
Oh, I guess my mind wasn't listening. This would be a good moment, farm boy. It's like, where are you, farm boy? Don't be sleeping, farm boy. Farm boy's been off for almost an hour. I know how to get him. Hold on, watch this magic trick.
One of those damn days today. I hate these days. It's what I hate when you have money, but you can't go really any too far with it.
Yo, fuck it. But yeah, like as I was saying, like all that shit with the stocks, it's just fucking bonkers.
Because I'm home. If everything works out right, by the time I get my fraud ID down here, and hopefully we'll be getting that next month, I'll have my own chime. I'm getting myself a chime account.
Yeah,
So I was gonna have it where I can hook up my chime card. Have you give you the have
yeah. We always saying off.
so we can hook that up like that.
Yeah,
So when we start getting money for our live stuff, at least my chime card is connected to for me to get paid.
Yeah. Let's see, because like I believe like if we do the raffles, I think it would be kind of entertaining for the point that we would actually probably get quite a few people, and like I want to get a photo of what he does, like for an idea of what to do for a raffle.
You know what you could do is do a raffle not just for people's birthday, a single person's birthday that does the show, but you could do it for for random, like a random draw for anybody that is watching us.
You know,
Because that'll bring in more people into following us, and and then you're gonna see more donate. People start donating more.
you know, that's what I was saying. Like fucking, we would actually get some people like interested because you're gonna have a lot of people that love that epoxy type shit.
You
I
know,
don't know how I can't remember what it's called. I'm not into it that much. I love the looks of it, but I can't remember because I just don't ever want to do it because I see the amount of work that goes into it, and I'm not gonna lie. That's a trade. I'm not looking to learn. Like I love the product, but I just can't. It's too much for me. Like too much chemical combinations, this, and that, and you got to have everything just perfect, or you'll end up doing it'll either end up too hard, cracking, too soft, and then you gotta fix
well,
it.
also we're gonna have to find out what day that Jesse is gonna be able to be home and on the Rust server, and get and everybody that is gonna be part of Jesse's team of admin players, as many as we can on at the same time as him, so we can get everybody as the team member.
Yeah. Phone boy is joining the party.
You know, it's a bit. You know, you can ask your brother if you can create the team. So if someone is on a Rust server that is part of the team, our team,
Yeah,
you can. And if you're on, or if you're on, or I can create it, and because on more than you guys are, and I can able to add that person to the team.
I'll say Farm Boy. I know he's got himself a nice little new PC. I know when he gets to point of tinkering, I'll let him kind of do like a Friday night experiment since he's actually a member. Like playing for
Watching.
disappearings, but he's a member to gaming at the table. So I think for kind of fun shit, doing for a crossover show and hand the reins over to Farm Boy on Restream and give him all the login stuff and everything, and have him screen share to the Discord call, and then actually maybe have an extra account and join the channel, and then he can live stream with all of us what doing the gaming slash podcast. So I think ultimately that would kind of be a pretty badass situation for entertainment wise.
Oh yeah.
So like we got the full podcast on going while Farm Boy's sitting there joining in, but like streaming, I don't know, something that'll catch the attention of other people. And then we have Joe, if he when he has free time to join us, he can hop in that route too, or if he wants to say what he thinks as a viewer, he can also like speak like like how where Farm Boy like how to do this or that. Which I need probably like hold on, so let me click the link and join in. And like then it'd be easier to explain. But it'd be pretty. Yeah, I think it overall be kind of fun. And that's why I say a crossover show is all about fucking something different. You would be in there already dying. Man, you doing that makes me not want to take a hit.
If I gotta take a hit, you gotta take a hit.
I'm taking a hit still. But what I was saying, farm boy, fucking. Oh yeah, you got LJ there, so I can say LJ. So never. But fucking I was thinking for like since you're like a locked in member to gaming at the table conversation.
Yeah.
So since that's a gaming podcast, so that's a hybrid, and this is a podcast, and we would combine the two, so you have a gaming podcast.
Hell yeah.
So like you, since you're a part of it, you could like you go run the PC or something, Discord running, so you can stream per se like your game up in there and talk to the show. We all just bullshit in the show while watching a live stream.
Yeah.
And so I think it'd be kind of a cool hybrid crossover for a Friday night.
Hell yeah. Whenever I get my computer. That's for sure.
That or when Puffin gets his computer, because I think
What?
he's gonna get one here soon. Well,
I'm getting the one at the end of this month before college starts.
shit. I know I want to get into getting up where we do start doing some clips and stuff during the show, so we can just like find our funniest clips of the day and kind of go with it and see how it is in its own entertaining way.
Yeah.
Jim, question for you.
Huh.
How long can you deal with being outside during the day?
I don't know, probably depending on the timing too, because it just boils down to like how energy is during the day. So if the boys are in a mellow energy, it's a good day.
Well, I was wondering on we get to do like a once in a while do like a daytime podcast.
I mean, we can try day views. I mean, there's a good potential because like day views aren't non-existent. So I don't know how the poll could be during the day, but you might be onto some. Like if you want to run a show, let's say a test drive tomorrow or something. Well, we'll see what's going on, and I'm down to do a test drive during the day.
Yeah, because then we have our night show and our daytime show, and we could be able to really bring in a lot more people in from the daytime and the nighttime.
So I'm saying, like, if everybody can handle it, like we could do probably like an hour show and test it, see how it goes, like an hour or so, and just get in the daytime and see how we do. Like, if we get a good hour show in and we start pulling and we like it, probably squeeze in more. I just do like the right time frame,
Let me get on that spot.
which kind of will work out in my favor because.
And the reason why I say that is because they work in your favor around
Do all of it.
the school or back to
Do
school.
all of it.
As I'll say, if that comes down to that, when it's back to school,
Reading.
I do what I call the lunch show.
Yeah.
I will discontinue the lunch show on TikTok, and I will bring the lunch show to YouTube and Rumble.
Reading.
And if you guys want to do, whoever wants to join in on the day show, because the day show is just the table at the lunch at the table.
Yep.
So like, I'll literally, so when it comes to computers and shit, I will have I have multiple lobbies set up. So I'll be showing about like it'll be pretty much sharing fucking links to each one. Like if we're doing the lunch at the table, then we go to that one, blah blah blah. Come to this one, table of conversation podcast, gaming. Joe runs all that. Joe was the king of gaming at the table. That was just, I don't even know how that came. We were just sitting there talking one day and was like, you know what? Let's combine. I was like, let's make table conversation and gaming a fucking hybrid. And here we are 8 months later, 10 months later, we're fucking still going strong. We're still peaking. Even in the hot season, occasionally we still hit the hundreds. Even the podcast is hundreds as well. So to know that even the podcast is hitting the hundreds, that's a fucking solid.
Hell yeah.
It'd be good to have, because you never know during the lunch podcast. It's like
I did
lunchtime.
put $2 into it.
Doing a
I put
live
$2 into it.
we're sitting and smoking weed together.
I got it.
Yeah, like I'll be down to do a couple test drives during the week here and there. Like when I
Yeah.
got home afternoonish, like best time if you're able, if you think you could be ready to go by like the luncheons, because a lot of people are on different lunch schedules that tune in. So my plan is, if you're able, I want to kick off from roughly 11:45 in the morning to 1 o'clock.
Well, it also depends on when you wake up.
Yeah, that's what I say, because like that's like more of how the lunch show will go, is like that. Now you are right, that can pull in a pretty well sized audience.
Yeah.
Just sort of knowing, like we might be in a different algorithm time, which might be something of interest.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, views are going to be dropping because pretty much the northern half of the United States is in its fair season, and the southern half is in its hayfield season.
Yeah.
So views are going to be down. It's August. The August is like the fucking nightmare month of the stream.
Yeah.
I think we should wait on doing a daytime test until fucking September.
I think that we could do some day runs, because like then this way I can actually do a small study in what expectation could be like.
Yeah, true.
So like, let's say just for shits and giggles, like tonight we pick up, let's say combined between the shows we get, I'm not expecting excessive, but we'll say like 75. So we get 75. And then we go over to daytime, we might hit 50. We might hit 100. We might match and hit 75. But if that becomes the case, if we're matching times and at least keeping it neutral, then our viewership.
Yeah. It's just something I thought of, so it will help us pick up more viewers, even during the winter time.
Yeah, the wintertime, oh my god, man. I'll tell you what, I'm hoping that like something turns in a decent way, because I would like to get a miniature wood stove in here, because if I want to be doing shit, I need my miniature wood stove and my $1,500 fucking solar power generator. This way, the generator will be charging and it'll be hopefully decently temperatured.
Well, the one thing you definitely gotta do, I mean, before you get able to do anything, Jesse's gotta get together and go in there and clean completely out.
Oh yeah, because I can't say the reasons why, but the previous tenant stuff didn't all get tossed out because there was a certain situation that made me had to take instant action and say they're not allowed to do it. I was like, yeah, I'll figure something out, and then I just closed the doors up until like this past winter.
Yeah.
And then I looked at him like, God damn! I was like, I need to do something with it.
You're gonna turn that into your studio. You're gonna have to do something until you're able to get your better place for a studio.
Yep. And then I gotta figure out, I gotta get a booster too to get so the Wi-Fi booster, so it'll be easier winter, so I don't have to sit there with doors wide open.
Yo,
But if I have to have doors wide open, that ain't gonna be a problem because I'll literally create a drop sheet that I can just pop down when I do the show,
Yeah.
and then it'll be like a smoke chimney at the top.
yo.
Like right now, summertime, it's great. Doors wide open, bugs beaming me in the face.
Jeremy. You got until winter kicks before winter kicks in if I can get that cleaned out.
Yep.
You should do a cleanup barbecue day.
It'd be more of like, yeah, you got down to that. But for me, I need to have my medicine. I'm still waiting on that shit. I got a call tomorrow, but like, did you ship
Well,
this yet?
every if your OJ and them are going to be up this month, they can help you clean that out.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna be making my call, get my medicine. Then I probably I just have a good smoke session. Then all of a sudden I just like boop up go fucking Superman that shit, and then be complaining all night about how much pain I'm in.
Just imagine if you get that sucker cleaned out while you got a chance to, and get and able to figure a way of getting figure figure some way to hook up something in there so when winter kicks in you already got somewhat of it hooked up in there for your shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the end of this month, I get computer.
Because then when you go, the only thing you gotta do, only thing you gotta do is bring your laptop out, put it on an area where you just got your setup at, plug it in, and there you go.
What the big fucking win is when it comes wintertime, somebody else will have the PC and I'll still be connecting by PC. But I know I won't have to worry because I'll just have to I have my internet buffers. What the fuck ever happens, I could just hit reconnect and then somebody just let me the fuck back in and problem solved.
Hell yeah.
It'll be a fucking win-win. I don't care. So like it'll be so much better. Like it'll happen and the live disconnects and views stop counting.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you got a really nice little hookup in there, or you don't even have to you could literally bring your laptop out there and plug it right in, and still go live. That's
And then
something.
I have solar power. Yes.
If I was gonna make myself a studio and a thing like that, I would make sure I had all the hookups I need.
Yeah. But cool thing is though, if I ever get that $1,500 solar generator, I'd only really use it for showtime, which that would cover. And then the $1,500, if you go watch the YouTube videos on people who review these things, and once they get them fully charged, they practically can run a fucking house.
Yep.
So imagine having just that running a fucking little setup in this shed, like fucking lighting, fucking charger for the laptop, fucking maybe a little miniature heater that's like a safe like hang heater, but I probably wouldn't use it because I just only use the wood stove during the daytime. Probably pull the generator in during the nighttime. So then this way, like daytime, each time I go in, I just unplug it, take it into, or well, not during the daytime because it'd be charging. But just during the daytime, I'd have the wood stove. If I had the wood stove, that would be keeping it nice and toasty, so I wouldn't have to worry about it freezing. Then nighttime, it gets dark. I disconnect it till about showtime. I run back and forth at showtime, get it all set up, jump in the show, and I have everything all fancied up and ready to go. And then I got my little miniature wood stove. I'm sitting in a 75-degree shed while it's 30 below zero outside. I think I'll be good.
Hell
I can see you going from an hour our show going from an hour to 2 hours.
See, that's a future thing because right now I gotta focus on that point of getting a different place
Yeah.
because I need an actual setup that's kind of a semi-indoor studio that's indoor slash outdoor.
Yeah,
That
'cause
a lot better.
you want to be able to do your smoking too.
So I'm kind of honestly like I'm fantasized looking at things like if not like really like what I would actually buy, but stuff I would like. Yeah,
Yeah.
I found a fucking fantasy house beyond belief. I'm like, that's like it's so fucking cool. It's even got like two-car garage that's downstairs with like a room connections. But the one cool part is you could walk two different ways upstairs. One way is like spiral stairs up into the whatever room, and then you just got basic stairs up.
Yeah.
And fucking upstairs is just a big old massive space. And then there's a sunroom, but within the sunroom is an in-ground pool and a hot tub.
And that's cool. All of that house.
And then it gets better because guess what? The driveway goes behind the house as well.
Oh, that's one of those.
And then when you get out there, you could actually go to the house, or there's a tunnel that's like made of like one of those little fancy wooden rafter things that the vines and shit grow on. A tunnel that goes into a path.
How much for this house?
Oh, we'll get to that at the end.
All right.
All right, so and this has a lot of land too, and then there's this path that goes a ways out into the land, which then goes up to this. It kind of looks like it's built on stone, a giant like boulder. At least it was what it looks like from the photos. On top, it has the built-in stairs and everything, like the stone stairs, stone floor, to a fucking fancy ass gazebo on top of it.
That'll be amazing.
And I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's 50 some acres. So it's like it's a little bit of a walk out to the gazebo. If I could get internet to run that far, let me tell you what, I'd run my show out there.
50 damn acres too. Cool.
So, in reality, you got the massive house, the indoor swimming pool, hot tub, fancy trails, a fucking like gazebo built on top of a boulder type thing, and all that land. What do you think that would cost?
250. 250.
How much?
250,000.
No.
Less or more.
It's a little bit, quite a bit more.
350,000.
$495,000.
Down here it would probably been like $2 million.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's running out of New York, and I love it because it's not in a crisis yet. It's getting there. And in my personal opinion, this is why I said I would love to take care of everybody in the show, to have them what I call their own personal either getaway home or their own forever home.
Oh yeah.
And I would buy a big ass property, and I would have like each section like somehow like, let's say there's 5 of us, so it would be a 5-point driveway where each house has their own big chunk of yardage and all that shit.
Like one of those family complexes.
Yeah, and then in the middle is the warehouse where all the shows are done.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
So everybody would have an awesome choice. Like you could literally live at the job and go to work whenever the hell you want.
Yep.
And literally you'd be taken care of pretty well because if the show was doing phenomenal to that point, it would be kind of our own little compound. And then we wouldn't be psychopaths like all the other streamers and shit because we kind of have a thing here. I would love to take it public into like lives out on the street and shit at like protests and stuff. I'm working on that. I just need a fucking actual crew.
Yeah, that's for sure.
because I want to actually start a. I've been on the talks of this for almost half a year, if not longer. I want to take a table of conversation into its own like news segment,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a non-discriminatory, non-political side. It's in every voice kept matters as long as you're not being discriminatory or racist.
Peaceful.
I go around and I can go because every time a protest happens on the other side of the street is an anti-protest.
Yeah.
So I would go through the protester side first, and I would interview all them because once I cross the street, I'm now the enemy.
Uh-huh.
And I would literally need a crew because I would go around. I would get my fucking once I can get the money up and get all the stuff for my shit. I forgot what it's called. For all my business licenses and shit. And when that happens, then it comes to talk because we're all going to be talking partnership deals.
Yeah.
So I forgot what the fuck is it called. God, my brain is dumb right now. The LLC. There we go.
Yeah, both things.
So I'm going to file several licenses under Table of Conversation for an LLC. So we will actually. I'm going to be taking the rights to the name of Table of Conversation.
Don't know where else to kill it.
And so there's going to be the fees on the name and all that bullshit.
That'd be like $100 plus.
Yep. And I will run that, and everything will be trademarked. It'll have the LLCs. And upon the LLCs, this is why the Table of Conversation Live is awesome because we talk our business where everybody could listen. You just have to stay to the longest part of the show to get to enjoy it. But it'll all go into shares. Like, so we'll say like Monday night when the pay revenue kicks off with the LLC, it'll state that there will be a split like 25% between everybody. So like Joe get 25%, you get 25%, I get 25%, the business gets 25%.
Yep.
And then over on the podcast, it'd be the same way. I get 25, Eddie gets 25, Jesse gets business at 25, business gets 25, and then we got to work in the LJ substitution pays. Because like if somebody has to hop off to leave or go do something urgent or drive home or something, LJ pops in for so and so time. I just think that deserves payment for time of being on the show.
And sometimes I put on for join too.
And then when money's really getting good on the crossover show on Fridays, everybody there, that just gets broken down separately. So like let's say all 5 of us quit. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to figure that out 20% because then it would have been 20%, but then you got the business pay.
Yep.
So
Yeah, to keep that up.
60, 90, about kind of like 17.5% a piece for a Friday night. But that means everybody still gets a paycheck.
Hell yeah.
Probably will it be shitty out to start? Most likely. But in reality, as it grows, it gets way better. Especially when I'm taking like personally because Table of Conversation, I'm working on the website right now. And once the website launches, that's going to have everybody's bios up there, guest applications. So like if somebody wants to be a guest on the show, they can apply. And then I am going to have also a section for a sponsor applications. So this way makes things a little bit easier instead of like back and forth emails, blah, blah, blah. They submit an application that if they want to sponsor us, and as long as they agree to our terms of how we run our show and they can accept how we do our show, they can sponsor us. But if they think we're going to change anything for them, they got another thing coming. I don't give a shit about the size of the deal. Our system is our system, and I ain't changing it for nothing. I will not sell our soul for a fucking paycheck. Now, like if they want to sponsor us and do like reviews and shit, it's got to be around the marijuana world for this part and game world for the other show. So, like if we get like, it'd be really fucking awesome though. Like imagine for the crossover show, we kick it off good, such at a good point that fucking somebody like Rockstar reaches out and sponsors us. And then like all you have to do is just play GTA 6 on the crossover show, and they're like,
we probably will be already playing that. As soon as GTA 6 come out, I'm
so
playing
like
that.
whoever is, I know my computer will not be able to handle it. So whoever's like running the show on a PC at that point would be able to multi-set everybody's live stream to be watched at once. So then this way, it's like you got all sorts of views. While at the same time, where something gets hot, you'd be able to like go into like a spectator mode or some shit.
Hell yeah! I might just get find a better PC if I'm going to do that.
That's what I say.
Right now,
Friday night is a night of opportunities. That's why I say, like, we're still figuring out the whole crossover thing. So Friday nights, like, if we could get either just you or Joe, or even you and Joe, I don't fucking count because I'm the founder. I'm at every show.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're at every show. I just need to get the money up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like even if it like starts off like a simple small computer, like right now, like you can find some decent deals. Even as much as I even hate to say it, it disgusts me to say it. Makes me want to puke just thinking about it. But rent a center, ugh. Fuck you.
I ain't doing that.
It was just even hard to get out of my mouth because I can't. I am disgusted by rent.
I ain't doing that.
But right now, like I like if my life would be situated with my settlement already, I wouldn't be renting, but I'd like the computer, the renting, I would be buying straight up. Like I'd be buying 4 of them bitches.
I was making it at myself
because the price that they're selling for is like around $2,000, and I think they're like 800.
You can buy. You can just make one for that much with better specs. I already made one for 8,500, and you can upgrade it easily.
See, my goal, I want to do.
I'll be right back if you guys are still on. I gotta go pee.
All right. My goal is to get everybody on a really good PC.
I go into like $4,000 around. I want to make them. That's all I want to do. I don't want to make them pre-owned because half of the time you don't know what the hell they're going to do with it. If you make it yourself, you know what's wrong with it easily.
I know I'm gonna be very stupid on my own part, like because earlier in the show we was talking about cryptocurrency, and I've been watching one that's really fucking like at the point of losing all of its members. And it's gonna reach a point where it's gonna fade off into the night, and that's what I'm kind of waiting for, because right now you can get literally 1 million coins for a penny.
Damn.
So I'm just waiting because I believe instead of getting, I think, what was it, 100 million per dollar, I believe if the last few owners of the coin sell out, you'll probably get more than, I'll say, if you could get $1 billion per dollar, it'd be your win. And in all honesty, like if we were making good money, and I would probably take one out of my, or like a small percentage of my pay for me, nothing to do with anybody else's, but like when it's all split and done, I would
Yeah.
honestly, if like we were making good money, I'd probably take like a couple $1,000 and I would buy as many of those coins as I can.
Well,
And then I'm just gonna watch all like if anybody else in the group wants in, I'll give them the exact. But I'll give them the links needed to get in, the time that it'd be done, and we all buy the same amount at the same time, and see how rich we become in a matter of a day.
that, I need to figure out. Weren't you was going to buy Bitcoin and or you sold it back in the day?
I had an opportunity to mine it.
Uh,
And unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity because nobody wanted to help me get the computers and stuff to do it. So
and now it's like 30,000 per one.
yeah, I'm sitting. I was like, it kind of sucked because if I would have just had anybody to give me the smallest amount of help to just get started, and I would have kept that hard
Yep.
drive over time, I would have sold out at when it was up to like 86,000 a coin, and I would.
Oh yeah, it's more than that now.
I would
Yeah.
be done like this show, like at the would it probably definitely come into existence still at its exact point in life. The only difference is I would have everybody fully set up, and I would be owning a lot of properties and shit, and having everybody set up for perfection.
Hell yeah.
And then I'd have all my foundations go because guess what? Table of Conversation is going beyond these streams and potential news broadcasting. It is also.
My plan,
Yeah.
my plans is when the time comes and I'm making way too much money off of this show, and I'm gonna take most of it and I'm gonna turn around and buy a fucking piece of land down here, a big enough piece of land with 2 houses on it, one for my mom and me, my sister, and my two Harry and Kayla and Nicole, and a house for Matt and Roxanne, and then be right on the property. And then after I got them all set up, I will find a way of bringing all my stuff with me and coming back to New York.
See, I would be doing investments. I would not take nothing out of the business and the funds for this. I would do it out of my own pocket because I would just name it after the business and just pay out of my own pocket. I'm going to be strong on the Table of Conversations foundation of housing homeless families to get them in situations where they can actually get their own places, have their own jobs, get a steady income, vehicles, everything. And then they could graduate and move the fuck out. And guess what? Graduate, even if it comes down to it, hold little graduation ceremonies to show them the success they've done from being homeless to being successful.
Yeah.
That's all going to be out of my own pocket, and then I am going to take that and just put it through the business name because I want Table of Conversation to be entertaining on a gaming level for everyone, and then entertaining on the point of 21 plus or 18 plus, like the podcast. And then I want to be able to do like the lunch shows so people go working on lunch break, get the vibe to that shit. And then newscasts, whoever the news lovers are, whether they're right in the middle, sided, or like me, people.
And we don't have to do the lunch episode every day. Every day. We can
Well, but me, I've been talking about bringing back the lunch show anyway. So once like school gets in swing, I'm going to be doing the lunch show. So somewhere somehow. It depends. Like if I could pull like at least 2 more people to run the lunch show, commenters and shit.
I
Like
have to
if
get on my college with that.
and then that'll be done, and then what was it? What else was there?
Really be
We
able to
got
do my actual more actual proper go to bed actual early. I could be able to be up early, but for some reason I can't go to bed. Every night I go to bed and go to sleep around 3 o'clock in the morning. Every night. It hasn't stopped.
just gotta get over that distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So you got something distracting your mind. You just gotta fucking hit that right level of stone and just lay down and it zoink.
I just
Like me, I could just me. I don't know. I give. Let's see. I'm still learning into the beard phase because it took me all my life to grow a fucking beard. But I'm still learning to get over paranoia. Like you know how like in the summertime, like a mosquito could randomly get in and land on your face, or a fucking fly or some shit, and it like tickles your face.
yeah.
Well, I sleep with a fan hitting my face.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
So you know how many times a night I fucking whack myself in the face?
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting there thinking it's a fly or something, or a spider or a fucking mosquito or something hitting my face, and it's of my own fucking beard.
Last night there was a bug that was in my face, and I slapped it. I don't even remember that.
Well, Jimmy,
Huh.
do you realize it's been an hour since we've been on?
1 hour, 41 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
I was saying that, but before wrapping up, I'll have to have Farm Boy listen, or I'll take Jesus. I'm stuck on character names.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to have you listen to the outro, the intro as an outro, so you can hear. It's like, let's see, where are we at? How far now? 1:30. All right, so yeah, I'll just let you listen to it now, and then we'll wrap up afterwards.
Yeah.
After I get this fucking mosquito that just tried to bite me in the back. I just killed it. All right. I think this one was actually my best one yet for a hybrid song.
The past rap one was good, but
From the mountains,
This is Dark Light
where the
Speed
cold
Rap.
winds
Total
scream,
Speed Rap.
where legends are carved into stone. A table stands, not built from gold, not built from kings, built from laughter, built from struggle, built from friendship. Where the smoke rises and the stories never end. Welcome to the table of conversation. Skull. Raise your horns, let the smoke clouds rise. Warriors of the table under midnight skies. Through every battle, through every storm, we came from the ashes, we were reborn. No perfect kings, no flawless men, just crazy stories again and again. From the jokes to the flames, from the laugh to the pain, we ride together through thunder and rain. Light that fire, let the legends begin. The warriors arrive, let the chaos win. From the first spark until the final glow, the table of conversation is ready to go. I was forged in the fire, shaped by the scars, fighting my battles while reaching for stars. Life threw punches, tried breaking my name, so I turned every wound into fuel for the flame. I didn't build this table looking for a throne, I built it so nobody fights alone. Every voice has a story, every person a fight. Every shadow gets weaker when we bring in the light. The microphone is my sword, the camera my shield. The battlefield of opinions where stories get revealed. We laugh, we debate, we speak what we know. Building a legacy wherever we go. Raise your horns, let the smoke clouds rise. Warriors of the table under midnight skies. Through every battle, through every storm, we came from the ashes, we were reborn. Enter the jest of the king of the strange, a mind that runs on a different exchange. Nobody knows what he's about to say, but somehow he makes everybody's day. The village went quiet when Puffin arrived. They said he's crazy, but he somehow survived. The clown with a sword and a laugh like thunder, leaving everybody asking, what just happened under? But every kingdom needs a little chaos. Every story needs a little madness. Because without the crazy moments, you never find the magic. Then comes Eddie, the legend appears, walking through Valhalla with absolutely no gear. Warriors wear armor, Vikings wear steel. Eddie walks in shirtless because that's the deal. The gods look down and start laughing loud. Where is your armor? Eddie says, I'm proud. No shirt, no fear, no worries at all. The only Viking who could confuse the hall. But behind every joke in every scene, there's a heart underneath that everyone sees. Every great kingdom needs that guy, the one who makes the whole crew cry. The drums are beating. The smoke is rising. Someone check on Eddie.
Coming up.
Because apparently shirts are now considered optional armor. And Puffin probably just said something that nobody can repeat. Straight from the fields comes another warrior. A different breed, a little bit tougher. New York roots with the southern flame. Farm boys stepped up and joined the game. Hands got dirty, boots got worn. Built from the earth where the strong are born. Different roads, different stories, but together we taste the glory. Smoke in the sky and fire in the room. Jokes so wild they shake the moon. Vikings laughing while the cameras roll. Real conversation straight from the soul. No script, no mask, no pretending tonight. Just warriors standing under northern lights. One mic, one table, one family flame. Remember forever the table name. Raise your horns, let the smoke clouds rise. Warriors of the table under endless skies. Through every
Yeah, I'll tell you what, then you're gonna have to do more of that with that.
It's kind of a new style I'm trying to do.
I love how
I like the way this sounds.
The table of conversation will forever reign. Skull for the warriors. Skull for the laughter. Skull for the stories yet to come. The smoke rises. The drums echo. The table stands forever. Table of conversation!
Hey, Jimmy,
Killer song.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
you should keep up with that type of music with that. With
I
that.
see.
you can listen to Spotify. That's it.
But you know what you should create.
Huh.
You got the intro music going
Then I gotta
already.
make an outro music. Right now, that could be a possibility going into next week.
Yeah,
But right now, this was kind of like two things that I was working at once. So, but I decided it's like kind of how I lean toward tonight's versus last night's. So like, I'm probably gonna rerun this tomorrow because I'm going to be busy putting in a fucking mega run for Friday night. Because even though Joe, I know he's busy, it's a crossover, so all 5 people deserve a spot.
yeah.
Yeah, need to make a Spotify for the table.
Oh, Friday night is not just gonna be the podcast. It's also gonna be the gaming at the table all at one.
Yeah, that's why the nickname is the crossover and gaming at the table of conversation podcast. So I know it's a big ass name, but it works good together.
Yeah.
So like Monday is gaming at the table, and here is table of conversation podcast.
Yeah.
Now you put gaming at the table of conversation podcast. Boom, you got it all meshed together, perfect.
Imagine if we did that on Monday nights too.
Oh, we kind of do sometimes, like when you guys poking and shit. That's kind of crossover material.
I keep trying to pop in and I can't forget it. What time it
Yeah,
is?
I think we should switch over to this or go through Discord that way. Either way, do
Yeah,
through video also.
Yeah, like when somebody else takes over the studio, then we can go back to the Rumble because then we can do the screen share and all that cool funky shit. And then, like I said, Friday night's the only really dedicated night that we can do gaming because that's the crossover night.
Yeah,
So, like, if we could even get it, sometimes maybe we might get a fucking mega special, like where we're all live together, and you got Joe running, let's say, Marvel Run, and LJ running GTA.
yeah.
whatever.
So now we're picking up three types of audiences. We're getting our podcast fans, our stoners, our dedicated fly hires, uh, aka astronauts, and then we got our Marble Run fans, and then we'll have welcoming in. Well, we're just using for example GTA fans.
Anyone.
Now we're like on a Friday night, like if we actually all got to that point,
And
because
wait a minute, you're gonna add one more fucking game to it.
oh yeah, it'll be
I
rusty.
say any game. Let the people decide.
That's what I was saying. Like if we're having multiple games and if it's able to be viewable on all three all three streams at once, like on having our own section.
And people can decide on if someone wants to have a different game too.
Yeah, and then like that's where we can set up like donos, like not be like douchebags, like oh $20 to decide. Like no, just $1.
I don't know. Up to them.
But the reason why I want to add Jesse's Rust server to the mix is so we can help get his server going good.
Yeah, and then you could do donos where we say like you got an option. Your donors are you could donate whatever you want, but we
I think
that's
what I think what Jesse's planning on doing as soon as he gets a computer, he's gonna start going live on this going live with on Gaming the Conversation and Smoke Podcast
And we can all join each other's game too.
on get his server up and running on going live on his server. So I thought me and him can work together on that.
Yeah, that could be. That's what I'm saying. Like Friday, like that's where somebody has the PC and can multicast, and then like have like so if we have 3 games going, 3 like small screens, and then like the dollar donations either change your game or pick somebody's screen to be full screen for let's say like 3 minutes.
Or how long
So,
it is. Yeah.
but then that's like, the donation the bigger goes up, then they could be like it could be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so on and so forth. But we can't go past 10 minutes. So then after 10-minute timer counts down, it goes back to all 3 or whatever screens back to being able to be watched by everybody. Only problem is, let's hope in that time that there's no fresh span where everybody wants to like full screens back and forth, and you're just trying to melt them all together.
Yeah. I can have a system where it has a timer on it and everything.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Once it comes to an actual good PC to work it,
Yeah, because I could easily